Guys, welcome to my channel. This is Baklava Maora. Not only I can cook and bake, but I also can make some home remedies with dandelions. And at the spring peak, you need some dandelions to take out, and just the stem you can make. This is good for muscle aches and joints, and it's the best home remedy that's been used in ancestry times, and it's very natural. It has a lot of potent of medicine, and all you do is take out some little flowers all over your backyard, and you just let them dry in the sun for a bit to get rid of the bugs, and just gather them flower off it. You don't need the actual stem. You only need is this is where the medicine comes from, and all your natural remedies. This method is, and this way they've been using it years. Our grandmas and our great grandmas. So we need two ingredients: our dandelion flower and olive oil. That's all. Your dandelion flowers, they have to be picked during the sun times, Sunday, where we need to be dried up and not moistened. You can't have moistened flowers because the medicine is not going to be the proper combination. And all you need is just picking through our dandelions. And who doesn't have dandelions all over their property? And as long as they're nice and spring peak, that's when you need the dandelions to be picked. And once you leave them for 2 hours to get rid of all the bugs out in the sun, and then we jar them with olive oil. Dandelions must be open. They need to be fully open in the sun. Where sunny days, you need to pick. These are the best timing. Just keep picking. Who doesn't have dandelions all over properties? Just gather them and leave them naturally to dry. All the moist that is on them and all the bugs, they cannot be closed. They need to be open, fully bloomed. Now that we gathered all our dandelions, about a jar full, you need to fill a nice jar all the way to the rim. We let these at least an hour or two till we see the bugs come out of them, and to dry up a little bit in the sun, just in case they're moistened. So as much as anybody don't like dandelion roots and they're very strong to pull and pick out of the ground, these also serve a good purpose for medical reasons that you could use with many different ways. This is good for stress relief. It's good for facial. It's been recommended by so many holistic doctors. That just this is the secret. They need to be picked in a sunny day, when it's sunny. So as much as you don't like them, they serve a good purpose. Once your dandelions are nice and dry, they're no longer moistened, you take a jar, just a standard jar here. Make sure it's a nice and tight lid with a gasket around it. Then just we fill our jar all the way to the rim. Make sure there's no insects and bugs left on them before you pour it in your jar, and just stuff them. Make sure it's all nice and full. just like that. Extra virgin olive oil, organic. Just pour all way to the rim and leave this in the sun over 2 weeks. Make sure it's nice and tight. Once you close the lid tight, turn it upside down, and you're gonna shake it a couple of times, and we're gonna leave this in the sun over 2 weeks. So this is gonna be our remedy, and hopefully you get to try it. After 2 weeks, you can leave this in a room temperature, in a cool room temperature, and use it as you need it for your joints and for all the muscle tightness. And you get to use this also for stress relief, rub it in your back of your neck. And this is such a good home remedy, and all it takes is 2 ingredients. Hopefully you get to try it, and there's not much to it. Hopefully you enjoy the video and it helps you with your problems. Take care. Have a good one.